Here's how you make them. Use a headband at least a ½ inch thick. Next, get your thule. Cut 18 to 20 inch long pieces. I made about 18 of them for each headband. Then you loop each one like this. Do that all the way around the headband. Now cut another piece of thule and tie it off at the top. I used some flowers and a glue gun to finish it off. I made the cupcakes and I frosted them all with my buttercream frosting. I frosted 18 cupcakes in total. Then I laid them out in the shape of the Trolls Cloud Guy. I used my buttercream frosting to fill in any holes or gaps. Then roll out black fondant and cut out the mouth. I used small round cookie cutters to cut out the back of the eyes. And I also made little round balls for the pupils. Next, the same round cookie cutters I used to cut out the teeth in white fondant. And then cut those circles in half. This I used to lay out the teeth. I also did the same thing for the bottom of the teeth. Now it's time to lay out the eyeballs. I just rolled out white fondant in a ball and then cut that in half. I laid each half on top of the black round fondant circles that I cut out earlier. Now use pink fondant to cut out the eyelids. And then put the eyelids on the eyeballs. One tip, use a little water on clean fingers to make sure that the other fondant sticks on top of that. Of course, every eye needs pupils. Put the mouth in the center of the cupcakes. Now add the eyeballs. Roll out the blue fondant for the arms and legs. Shape the hands and the fingers and attach the arms and fingers to the cake. Next, add your legs and you have your Trolls Cloud Guy cupcake cake. We wanted to create a poppy cupcake for you. For this, you will just need to get some simple cupcakes from the store that already have that cream topping on the top. Some neon food colors, so you can color your fondant all these colors: blue, green, purple, hot pink, and then I also got a black fondant as well. You first want to start with some hot pink food coloring. Mesh it till it's perfect or else it'll get all over your hands. Also, when it starts getting sticky, you want to use a little flour to make it so it's kind of more like Play-Doh texture, and you can really make these characters come alive that way. All right, so when you're done with that hot pink, now I'm taking a little bit of the hot pink, adding some of that purple to it, mixing it in together. That's going to be for Poppy's hair. See how I'm adding some of that flour just to make it a little more consistent to the way you want it. Next, the green color. That's what it looks like when it's done. You want to also do your blue as well. So you've got blue, green, purple, pink, black. Want to start now, roll a ball for Poppy's head. and I just rolled it out like you would anything else. I start kind of meshing it around, making a little bit of an indentation right there for her eyes right there. Now, do the ears. I made little logs, and then I'm making 2 ears, kind of just in a crescent like that, rolling it over. Next up, her nose. See how I made just a little log like that? I'm using a skewer to push the sides down and then make some nostrils on the bottom. Okay, now for the eyes. For the eyes, I made little white balls, pink balls, and black balls. For the eyelashes, I made 4, and they're just going to go right above her eyes and make it fit right there. Okay, for the mouth, I also rolled out a little row of black, but you can also use a pen that you can paint on food with. Food edible pen, I guess they call it. Now I'm adding my nose. After we add the mouth, we start with the eyes. If you can see, I used a little water on my finger to make these attach and stick. Next, we're going to add the pink. And now we're going to finish it off with the black. Now you push them down a little bit. Okay, added the eyelashes. Now it's time to add the ears. When you're done, I use my little pointer of the skewer to kind of push up her cheeks. Created a cone, just molded a cone out of the purple for the hair. Now I rolled out some long strands and started to add it just to match what Poppy looks like. Then we attach it to the top of the head and kind of mush it in. Next, we do the same. We roll out a green headband, attach it in the back, and then use a straw, maybe the top of a pen, to create some holes. We're going to use those for the flowers. Use a little water to wet down the green headband and start attaching the flowers. Now I use white melty wafers in a little small Pyrex safe bowl. I put it in there and I put it in the microwave on the defrost mode for 30 seconds at a time and mix it in between until it's perfect just like that. You don't want to overcook it. Now we added some blue dye. This is going to be for Poppy's dress. So you want it to be that perfect color of her dress. Mix it all in perfectly. When you have a great color, you take your pre-made cupcakes and you spin it in there, just like that. Now you're going to let it dry. What you want to do to fill in the holes too is you just take a spoon, take a little bit of that and fill in those holes right there. Okay, now it's time to make her arms. Take some of that pink fondant again. I rolled it into a shape that looks like her arm. And then I take a knife and I just twist the sharp edges to make little holes so we can stick in her arms. Then you attach them just like that. Do the same so we can actually attach her head. And I used little skewers in her head so I could kind of hold them up and then just slide that in. And I broke those skewers off so they fit just perfectly. Now we're going to attach it and take a look at that. That is our completed Poppy cupcake. A great way to do this, because this is a little time consuming, you can pre-make your fondant and then put them together. You can also just make one Poppy and then make a bunch of like the little blue cupcakes to go alongside with it. So there you go. There you have your Trolls Poppy cupcake. We'd love you to subscribe. Click on the top left corner of our screen. You can comment below. Tell us some things you want us to make in the future. Give us a thumbs up. And of course, we will see you in the future. Thanks so much for watching.